Hey guys, welcome back to this brand new video. Today I'm going to show you how to make a webcam border. Now I went through this a little bit in a video of a Twitch overlay. That's another video on my channel by the way, but I really went over multiple things like also social media, templates and like the thing underneath. But in this video I really want to put the focus on the webcam and then its border that you can make in Photoshop. So that, that you can actually do it yourself. So I'm going to go here, File, make a new one. 1920 by 1080 pixels, that is the size of every video basically. So yeah, just we need to be sure that I have this so that I can know where to place on the video layout, you know, on the size. I know where to put the webcam in which border, but it will all become more clear if I'm gonna show you. So resolution should be around 300, color RPG is the best, and actually we want to be on transparent for this video, because we're only gonna make something of a layout and we can put that over video, and that's why we have to use the same size. But for the rest it's good. Click OK. I'm gonna zoom out one time, and to start off mainly gonna use the shape tool, which is this one here, rectangle tool officially, but all these things are like the shape tools. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start making one. See color, what color did I use? Blue. Let's use the inner one, a pretty bright one. So then I'm gonna start to make this. Now as you can see, you maybe already have an idea of where I'm going. This is actually how the webcam basically mostly looks, you know, that if you have your recording of yourself, your webcam here, it should be something like this. So this is a pretty random size, but yeah, just adjust it to your webcam if you already have that. Be sure that it adjusts and matches with your webcam recording. So anyway, I have this to start. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make a second one. Actually, I'm gonna duplicate the same one. There we go. I'm gonna click the border. Click this up here so you have the same size. Go up a little bit. I will say 3. Not too much actually. I will watch in a second how much. I'm gonna put this underneath. Actually gonna make it brighter than the current blue. So say something like this. Should be good. As you can see, you can already notice a difference. I think this one needs to be a little bit darker or lighter, that's really the question. Let's put a little bit darker like I did. This one pretty light actually. So a little bit to this side still. Something like this. And make it a bit bigger. So I'm gonna click it again. Let's see. Something like this. There we go, yeah, that should be good. Actually gonna do a third one. So I'm gonna duplicate it again, and maybe you guessed it, I'm gonna make it even bigger. Gonna put it all the way down here, the layer. So there you go. Click this again so it has the same size. And I will have to change the color to see the difference. So this is actually gonna be a more darker blue. Somewhere around here should be good. As you can see, still too small actually in comparison to what I did before. So let me just do this. If it looks big, yeah, I think the second rectangle needs to be smaller in the end. I didn't realize that, so I'm gonna click this, bring it down to, really should be quite small actually, something like this, maybe even small, yeah, like one smaller. There we go. I'm gonna go with this. This of course needs to be reduced then. Let me just do that. Maybe already getting an idea of where I'm heading to. This is, yeah, really how you could do it. As you can see, it already looks, it's pretty basic until now. I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna add something that's gonna make it look better. This is really the main idea. You make some borders around this here, the first square that I'm selected right now. You can see that as your recording, so I would really advise you to put the recording the same size as this first square, and the second square and the third square. So I'm just going to remove the first one. So this one and the one under, behind are considered to be the borders one, you know. And this first one probably your recording one. It's just a tip, you can use this one so that you know exactly which size the recording is, the webcam recording. And then build around these kind of borders. That will be really nice. Okay, but anyway, that's a tip there. For the rest, I wanted to add something else. Place linked. There we go, there's this one. This is a little thing to add, and maybe you guessed it, I'm gonna put my name there. So let me just put this in white first of all, because I don't know really what I'm doing right now. I mean, it's not really clear. Color overlay, white looks better. There we go. Probably rotate it a little bit. So that's something like that. Yeah, like that. Let's do, it's 10 degrees, right? 10 degrees. Okay. Probably do a little more. I don't know if I have to put like a blue border around it to make it notice more, but for the moment it looks quite good. See, this should be the middle then. There we go. And then, yeah, I mean, maybe even one up to be perfectionist. There we go. So, just gonna put my name here to be lazy so I can show you. SvenDesigns. There we go. Make it bigger, of course. Let's put it around 10 to start. I'm actually gonna make it smaller. Not Myriad Pro, another. I really like to use Roboto. Roboto's really basic, but a font that really works at the same time. So I'm gonna put it at medium. It's medium good. A little bit more. We want it to be bold and black is too much, I guess. Yeah, it's just, I mean, no, it works. Most times it's just too strong, but in this case it works. Okay, so we see in the middle, there we go. And what we can do, a nice thing to add, is I select it and we do this. I'm gonna use a horizontal arc, there we go. And this one is gonna slightly be, how do I say, kind of melted together with the whole banner thing. Now how is that? I think we could rather down, right? But like a little bit. Let's do -3. And then I need to rotate the text a little bit. -2, that works for me. Okay. So we need to rotate it a little bit though. Something like this. We need to be like similar to, oh, that works. Oh yeah, okay, that's nice. That was actually a good guess. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I mean, it should be good. This should be around what it should be. So let me just put this at another background to just see how it looks. What looks good on the background? Yellow. Yellow. Let's do yellow. And just slightly different. Let's do black. Does black works? A little bit too much. Let's just do it for this for the moment. This is just to show you anyway. So this is what it would look like when you are going to record. So imagine this is just a part of the recording. You know, this is your gameplay or whatever. And you can see that this is actually, yeah, how it's going to be placed on your video. And I have to say, it looks not bad. It's actually quite good. So see, this one has to be one down. There you go. So yeah, this is really an option to do one. But actually, I'm going to show you a second one. And the second one is going to be, it's going to show you more professional. So I'm just going to take all these. So I click one and I hold Control and I select the other ones. I do Control G and it will make a group. I'll call this group webcam border to be really. Oh, need to remove the N. Webcam border to be really simple. So you can place it somewhere in the middle. Now, of course, at this point, if you have your border made, you can place it somewhere. You can say here. It really depends on where your webcam is. But yeah, it's up to you. I'm just gonna place it in the middle to show you the second example I wanted to show. So I'm gonna make a new one. Pretty much the same thing as this. Doesn't really matter. There we go. I'm gonna make this black. Actually. There we go. I'm gonna place it similarly. What works? That kind of works. Yeah, it's fine. Like this. Yeah, there we go. And what I can do now is, so I'm actually gonna put one in the middle. I'm gonna show you what I mean. Click this. I'm gonna make it smaller. Let's see, what was it? This is good. This works. 87. And the one in the middle, I'm gonna make white or something, just to show you a little bit darker. This one. There we go. It's fine. It's just to show you. You know, this is gonna be your webcam in this case. It's gonna show you. So that doesn't really matter. It's just going to be your webcam here, you're recording. Duplicate this one. I'm going to turn it around. Yes, that's this one. There we go. So you maybe already see what I'm heading to. Something like this is good. Okay, there we go. And now we actually want to mess with the colors a little bit. So what did I do? So the inner one should be more, how to say it? The color was more, wait, I can edit it right here. I'm being difficult. So it was more like lighter around it, something like this is actually good, yeah. And then this one, that's the one behind, I believe. Which one is the one behind? No, it's this one. And that is gonna be, let me see for a second, we have to go to the shape thing and I have to put it, it's not ultimately at the most black color, but somewhere around here. There we go, yeah, that looks good. Just one up, I believe. That's good, okay, yeah. So let me just show you. This is what I mean with this one. As you can see, it's pretty simple. I used it with shapes as well. And this also works really well with your webcam, which would be this one here. I don't know, should probably be a little bit smaller, just to quite, let's see, just 98, I don't know. It's just to show, it really depends on what your webcam recordings are. But yeah, here we go. Here are two examples of what a webcam border can look like. So be sure to mess around, and if you, for example, go for a Fortnite gameplay, I would go for this one. And if it's more like a gameplay video, I would rather go for this one. It's totally up to you. I would really advise you to match your border with the gameplay. Or just, yeah, the thing in general that you're doing. Doesn't matter what it is, but just be sure that it matches with what you're doing. And then, yeah, it will look pretty great. And just be sure that you can know, in this case it's this middle square here, and in this case it's this square, that is actually the square where exactly your recording screen of the webcam is going to be, and that you can build around the border in this case. But that's all up to you. Be sure to figure that out how and what, and yeah, you'll be fine. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. I really hope I helped you out. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this video, it would be really nice. Subscribe would also be really nice, and I hope to see you in my next video. Goodbye.